Alrighty. Hello everyone, my name is Voksy. Normally I would play these games in my beautiful fluffy rat, which you can see right there, except I am very fatigued and I also really want to complete what it was we were trying to do yesterday. Because we didn't get that far because I got distracted. Anyway, we are playing my favorite game, Autism Stimulator, also known as City Skylines. And yeah, it's going to be pretty good. We're going to get a lot done, hopefully today. I hope to get so much done in the last stream, and we didn't. Hello, Bruno. I've also, just a heads up, Bruno, if I can get you to send me a message, and then I'm going to reply to your message, and then you're going to tell me how long it took for me to reply. Because I'm trying a different latency setting on Streamlabs. So instead of, I used to use normal latency. That was quite bad with the latency. Then I went to ultra low. But then every now and then the stream would cark it. It just couldn't cope with the I think with the latency, it just wasn't able to push that much data going through. So I'm curious to know, if anyone sends me a message and I reply to it, please let me know how long it takes for me to reply to that message, so then we can measure our new found latency. And then of course, if it's any bad, that's fine. It's just, you know, this stream's going to be a little bit more delayed than, you know, than I would prefer. And then we'll just change that next stream and everything's all fine. Okay, you said okay, so there you go. That's how fast the delay is. Let me know how long that was from you sending that message to me replying to you. What was the delay? Anyway, let us get stuck into City Skylines. Normally, as I say, I prefer to play this. Prefer to play any games wearing Fox, but I'm just so fatigued. So, and you know, as fatigued as I am, it's hard. You know, I don't want to spend the whole day in bed. It's the only problem with doing the therapy that I need to do, is that, yeah, it just knocks you about really bad. Anyway, focusing on good things, we have this beautiful new suburb, and I love this. I'm just such a big fan of this. I think this is absolutely gorgeous. I sort of thought, do I tell these roads going up to force the ground to follow the elevation, but it just causes so many issues, so I thought possibly not. We'll just leave them as they are. As well, if the microphone is too loud or too soft, as always, please let me know. I believe the levels are mostly okay if I keep my voice up, but if I don't, I believe it will be too quiet. So yes, what I also need to do, because I've really been a little bit slack here, is I need to set this to be what I need it to be, which is that. And so these people here will have to give way to these people, obviously. And then, so it's always going to be left is an instant turning scenario, like so. And then that is any lane, because they may want to change lanes further up. And so it's just really important for me to set these lane merging thingos. So yes, it's done, and then this one needs to be done. So yeah, we're trying to yeah, good. I think they can lane switch here. I think. I mean, the thing is, right, is that if they no, that's fine. That's fine because they lane switch each time here. All good. All good. I think what I need to do actually is to do that. There's a way to Control S. Oh, you silly sausage. Please don't judge me. I'm very tired. So yeah. Again, this is what I'm referring to. This is why we didn't complete what we needed to complete the other day, and why that city on that side of the map took... Hello, Robert Gardner. It's why that other city on the other side of the map took me so long, is because I just get... I put my coffee on my phone. I'm smart. It took me so long to do because I just keep getting distracted. So yes. Now, I did reply to Bruno. Bruno didn't reply back. Robert, how was that delay, my friend? By the way, anyone joining the stream, hello, hello, hello. My name is Voksy, and I'm an idiot, and that is all there is to know. So we have a lot of work to do. This is right. So what I wanted to do is to... I don't like these traffic lights being here. Oh, pardon me. I don't like these traffic lights being here. This should be that they can only do that. This should be that they can only do that. And likewise, only that and only that. There we go. You like City Skylines a lot? Well, same. City Skylines is friggin' awesome, my friend. I'm a big fan of cities. Also, another thing that I forgot to do, which I find to be quite important, is to set these lanes here so that left is always left. Excuse me. Left is always left, and then what we're going to do is we're going to set these middle bits. Hello, hello, hello. I'm okay with the delay. I am okay with it. All good. I just what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to know how long the delay is. That's why I'm asking. So it's just for my personal reference. I think in the past the delay was like 4 seconds or something like that, which 4 seconds is pretty good. And I'd be really happy to have 4 seconds again, but the problem is that I was noticing the stream would like disconnect, and that's obviously not good. You don't you don't want the stream disconnecting. That's just stupid. You know, because then everyone's like, "Where did he go?" And I'm like, "Nobody knows," and then just, you know, poof, gone. So yeah, that's why I'm wanting to know. Is for my own reference as to what the delay is like. Because if it's bad, I will reset it back, and I'll just deal with the fact that every now and then it disconnects. Okay. So So that's 3 lane, and then I want this to turn into 2 lane. For I'm gonna have to turn the anarchy on. Total rude anarchy, like that. There we go. And so, yeah, what the goal is here is that left lane will always turn left, and then immediately these other lanes will need to you know, do what they need to do. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that tool. So that is 20. So this is a node controller. For anyone who is not familiar with the many wonderful mods that are available for City Skylines, the node controller is a big one. It is a big one. So, and then, oh, but I have to be careful. You can see there's these 2 things here. So I'm just going to adjust those up to where they need to be. Again, everything that I keep saying about my obsessive compulsive attitude towards this game becomes apparent when I stream it. Anyway, so now I'd love to be playing this in Fox. I'd like that to be known, but yeah, I'm just a little bit too fatigued for that. Alright, there we go. And likewise here, you can already see where that has become one with that. Oop, 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 oop. There we go. Alright, nice. Oh, it's just so bloody good. It's just so bloody good. So it would, excellent. I thought that that there was, so I can just S it. Oh, of course I can. Whatever. And I just make sure that, like, here, you know, people coming off should not have to worry about the fact that, like, it should just say, as they're going off, there'll be a little road sign that says, you know, like, you are forming a new lane. And then they don't have to worry. They can just do their little zoomies off the highway and off onto the highway, rather. Pardon me. Oh, by the way, anyone who missed the last stream, we built a roller coaster moving back moving back on. Yes. Oh man. Yeah, that was a thing. Terrible influence. Always need a roller coaster. Yes. It just looks so stupid. Nothing about it makes sense. Yeah, roller coaster, cool. No, it's not cool. It's really bad. Oh, good. Hey. We've got a little candidate on our roller coaster. You can see him right there. See that? Look at him go. So what I've done is I've disallowed. There's a little vehicle restriction somewhere here. Sorry. I'm gonna fix that, by the way. I'm just gonna say passengers are allowed, but it's just no cargo. So all our little cargo caterpillars. Little cargo caterpillars are required to take the trip of a century. And again here as well, no cargo caterpillars. I created this bus network and not enough people are using it, and that makes me rather upset. Because I was noticing there was a significant preponderance of people going to school from the big city. They would travel from there all the way to here by train. And they would do that with no train line. I had not connected a train line, so they would somehow take an intercity train. And somehow they would get to here. And then what they would do is they would walk the whole distance from... I know it's like, I say the whole distance, it's not too long, but like all the way from here down to here. Why? Why would you do that? There are schools closer to you. Anyway, there's another cargo caterpillar. I just love them. They're so cute. I will name this one the cargo caterpillar. Done. That one's been named. And our cargo caterpillar is on its way to its newfound haven on the other side of the city. All those city kids getting sent to the well-mannered suburban schools. I love you people. You guys are all great. Moving on. So hello Bimsmark. Hello Barco Polo. Again, there is new latency settings that I've applied onto City Skylines, so I do apologize for a difference in delay. Hopefully it is not too bad, and if it is bad, please let me know. You overtook my subscriber count. Oh, yeah, but you had a lot of subscribers. You did. Don't forget, I have been the only reason I am on YouTube is because I am broken. So don't forget that. You know, I am on here because I am severely broken and I need help. So yes, all I beg for is sympathy, and not for competition, because it's like, trust me, I'd rather not have someone compete in that regard, because I'd rather not be broken, mate. Anyway, we are setting up all of the beautiful houses. I don't think putting houses on edge here is the right thing to do. I think perhaps here is fine, but I'm sort of needing to be a little bit conservative with where I place these little homes. Because I don't want it to look like a shit heap. And I don't know about putting a house there. All because you have a better PC than me. Yeah, I don't think that's how that works. Hey, I will admit, the chances are I do have, you know, the advantage of the absolutely ooh, don't knock over my coffee. I do have that magical radio voice, all because I have a magical radio microphone, which is a microphone that's much better than most radio stations have. A lot of them use a different kind of mic, which sounds really good, right? I love the sound of a Shure SM7, but I do like this one. I think this one sounds quite pleasant. So yes. Ooh. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Anyway, moving on. So the little houses. Oh no, I don't like that idea of having those there. Yeah, so I think that this is going to turn out quite nice. I think I put some little corner shops here. Just look at that. Oh, it's just going to be so freaking cute. It's going to be just so bloody cute. And sooner than later, we're going to have a nice little competitor to our very elaborate city. But like, you know, there's these massive all good, my friend. Thanks for stopping in and saying hello. Yeah, so we want this competitor action going on, and we will have it. It will be fine. Because I know that I set up the suburbs here, and the suburbs are, you know, they're as well done as I possibly could get them, but they're very, like, this is all very city-style suburban, and I think that you know, it's going to be a nice difference going from there to here in this new little suburban spree. So it's got its own little bus network as well. The other place had trams. This place has buses. You win some, you lose some. You know, you win some, you lose some. What I'm going to do as well is connect a train from here to there. And I think the station I'm going to do that at is... Will this let me... Oh, you can set which one it's on. Oh, how cute. Oh. Okay. And so if I set that to here, which way does that go? Oh, that goes that way. Oh. All right. Oh, what a fair journey, huh? It's a really long journey. Oh no. Yeah, righto. Or do I set it to here so people need to I could do that. I might do that. Okay, we're gonna we're gonna cancel that line immediately. And then we're going to do this, and then that, and then, oh, that's very steep though, isn't it? Okay. And we'll bring that over to there, which I think is fine. And then this little bad boy right here can be brought over to there. Oh, look at that, huh? Look at that. Totally fine. Totally fine. What is not fine is how, it's just so steep. I don't like how steep it is. That part really peeves me off a bit, I'm not gonna lie. Like if that was raining, those trains would just flip their shit. So I just don't know how I feel about that. And again, it's like I need to just chill. I need to just chill with the whole over the top realism thing. So perhaps what I do is I just get rid of that, bring this bad boy over to here, and then we have that, and then that connects up to there. Well, I think that's kind of okay. Maybe. I don't know. It extends it, and then if I grab it, I don't know where is it? To there. What? Oh, just two. Wow. So we do that, bring that back around to there, and then bring these beautiful trees across to the side. Whoa! Alright, and then, boom. That is now connected. And with that, we can grab that, bring that up to there. I know it looks ridiculous. You don't need to remind me. All right. Cool. What do we think? Do we think that is relatively formidable? What? This game is... I have a tendency of breaking the hell out of this game. I really do. Anyway. Alright. I think... Look, I think that... I know it seems a little bit ridiculous, but I think it's the best... the best solution that we've got is doing that, just to keep it looking relatively realistic. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I think it's quite alright. And what the reason why I've got this is so that the trains can connect from here to the other station. And so you can see that there's this bit here, and this is, that right there is what I'm referring to, is connecting that to there, and then connecting it to there. And so now there's this little junction thing going on. And you know, I just think that's going to be a little bit nicer. Just a little bit nicer. Like, there's a really strange sort of... There's a really strange sort of setup going on with my tunnel network. Like, you look here and it's like, you know, that is right there. That right there is absolutely baffling. Ooh, it is baffling. But what people are going to have to do is they have to take the train here, and then that train will connect them to the other station. And then I'll change trains at that station from here. So I will disconnect that one. I'm going to create a new line, and that new line yet again will bring us to here, and then from there it will take us back to here. Then we'll go select types, and this can be a high capacity metro. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4. And yeah, there we go. We'll start that. They're now going to start spawning. And in addition to that, I just realized something. There is no... I haven't connected those. How about I do that, huh? Maybe that's a good idea. I don't know. I'm gonna drag a new stop to here, and then drag a new stop to here, and then that, I think, connects back to there. I don't know the order of how that works, but we'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they connect. Hopefully. Which one's the purple one? The purple one's the one I just created, isn't it? So that one there, where does that go? That goes to the right. Oh, I understand now. That's the one that takes us to the airport. Yes. Yes. It's all making sense now. Slowly but surely making sense. The whole thing's a little bit complicated, not gonna lie. But it's okay. We'll get there. We have our roller coaster. We are doing well. So this train currently has no one in it, which is absolutely magnificent. Of course. I also don't like how they are too big for this station. So part of me wants to change that. So I might go line details and delete. Oops, sorry. No. Line details. Remove. And we'll change that to this and we'll go 2, 3, 4. Done. So I've got 4 HCMT5 car thingos, and that fits on the platform like perfectly. Oh, look at that. That is the brilliant size. Brilliant size for that. Just want to watch it, see. Does it have that issue of where it punches? No, I don't think it does. These people, I am hoping, are going to be taking one of these trains. I mean, it's got one person on it. I guess that's kind of good, I think. But what I want to do is I want to stop intercity trains from connecting into here. So these platforms here, that needs to it can't. No. But please. Oh, hey, that's what I can do. I can just disable the intercity trains that can stop in there. Close enough. And then what I'll do is this one can allow intercity. Oopsie daisies. Oh, it doesn't let you untick it. Wow. Okay. I have a habit of breaking the game, and I think the game is actually broken. It is a sad day. Yeah. Alright, all good. Let's see how many people get off here. So we've got 46 people on it. It's working its little way down the line. Oh, and we've got 2 coming in. So that one's got 1 person in it. How many people will come onto it? Oh, 24. Oh. And, oh yeah. All right. So as long as people are using it, I'm happy. You know? There's no people on this one. And then people here. And then, boom, we got 27 people. So they are moving from city to city. And then this little fella right here will wait. These people here, we got 53 people on that. And then everyone's off. And then this one should have 53 people added onto it. No. Are you kidding me? All right, what about this one then? Sorry, I get too focused on this. I really do. I take my train networks far too seriously. Come on. That makes a little bit more sense. Okay. So a lot of people are actually on their way to other parts. There's a lot of people who are walking as well, I've just noticed, so that's interesting. Exercise is key. Alright, well, I'm certainly not unhappy with that. I think that's mostly quite okay. I can see a lot of people making their way from, wow, 470 people just came off on that. Alright, excellent. So we are making headway actually. And a lot of people are doing relatively fine, it seems. There's no questionable activities that I'm seeing people up to. A tourist. I am a tourist and I'm going to check out the train station. Wow. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, wow. That's strange. Normally they don't have to take the little caterpillar network. Wow. See this right here? This is what I'm referring to. And they're all going to school, right? And it's like, how do you get here? And they're actually taking the intercity trains. And again, it's ridiculous because, oh yes, hey, they're taking the buses. They're all taking the buses. Oh, this is a good day. This is why I set up the bus network, is because I just see them all walking like in such insanely long distances. And now we have this little bus that's coming over. He's going to be like, he'll get here and he won't be able to fit them all in. So yeah, 60 on and there's just not enough. Not enough. So I'm going to have to go line details and add. There we go. That's okay. Alright, while we're waiting for that to do its thing, we are going to set up some more houses around the place. These ones are all coming out quite nicely, which is really cool. So yeah, all really good progress so far. And there's this open space there. That's all right. What I'll do is I'll leave some of those spaces. I have to leave a like a little bit of a room for error if I wish to correct where some of those roads are going. So I'll just be mindful of that. Put put some more of those on those corners. Like those little corner shops. Corner shops are important. That's your little pizza shops and stuff like that. So I'm just, yeah, very very much acknowledging the need to have those sort of scattered around the place a little bit more than I have done. So, they're, I think, in a good spot, and they should get heaps of business, I hope, because like it's surrounded by a lot of spots through here. Oh, it's a little petrol station. A petrol station, but like, what you mean if like there's no shop? I don't know anymore. What I also can do, so if we go ploppable Ryko, I have a few really cool shops here, and one of them, which is my favorite, is a gas station. Gas station, yeah, right. And these I absolutely love because you can't just have a city that there is no sensical way for people to propel their vehicular in the forwards motion. So as a result, pardon me, as a result, I find it quite important to consider placing those at least in, you know, once placing one in a city. It doesn't really make much sense not to. So possibly we'll do that there. I think that's an okay spot for it. And then I will slap a little fence around it, which I'll do now. Or industry fence. Where did it go? I am the big confusion. Is that what I need to do? Is to undo it? Yes. Where is it going? How am I? Oh, because it's 24. Oh, you're kidding me. I still had it set to underground. Whatever. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. Alright, so we've got that, and now I can add a little bit of a fence around the property. Kind of just want to do that same thing there as well. There we go. Done. So now we have a very realistic sort of setup going on there. I hate places not having fences, so that makes me feel much better. Save. Save, save, save. Hot outside. Oh, well, It certainly sounds like a no from me. I am a winter person. I happen to identify as winter. Like, it's, you know, if winter is an identity, that is it. I really like the way you do the building. Thank you. Yeah, I just, you know, I think that these sorts of, like, those little touches there really make the whole thing good and pleasant. And even here, you can see how there's that weird slope thing going on. Things like that really irritate me, and so I just try as much as possible to get things as comfy as possible. And you know, that's just one of the considerations that I put in, one of the many considerations that I put in. Not all the time. Like, obviously here there's, like, you know, you can't do it for each building, but you can certainly try. And so I think it's that effort that I put in of trying. Ooh, Prada. That was clearly a mod. Like being cold and warm. I think I know what you're saying. You like it when it's cold, but you are warm. Yes, and same. I just totally prefer that more. This part here, you can see this where there's no concrete slab there. That pisses me off a little bit. Oh, so same for that anyway, isn't it? Oh well. I can't do much about that. I don't know. I really don't understand how. I don't get how these city builders do the things that they do, and it looks like a real life city. I don't get it. So if any of you are like those power player people and they know how to create those little shop fronts, because here's the thing, I've got a tool, right, and it's Surface Painter, but if I use it, you'll see how it does that, and it interferes with this. Ugly. And I don't know how to fix that. I don't think there is a way to fix that, because if I do that, then there's always going to be this weird little spot there. See that? See that little spot? Why am I pointing at it? You can't see it. See, you know what I'm referring to though. So that, like, now it looks good from this angle, but from that other angle, you'll notice that there is that little notch that's cut out, which peeves me off. So anyway, let's just put that demand on full for everything. Tell no one. I want the city to be built. I want it to be good, and that's how we're doing it. We are accelerating the process. So yeah, and then I'll need to put fences around all of these properties eventually. But oh, it's just going to be so much bloody work. I'm not. Don't do it. I was almost just gonna go, okay, I'll do that now then. No. No, you have so much work to do. Yeah. Okay. So gonna get these suburbs all built up. Again, keeping in mind some of those corner shops. Oh, no, actually. We'll make a corner shop there. And then these here, so we go. Oh, that there can stay actually. So we'll do corner, and corner. And then we can do some shops there, because there is a bus that is there, and we'll keep that as it is. I like the trees in that spot. And I may even move these trees across so that they don't get munted by when some buildings get placed there. Ooh. Why would that tree disappear like that? A little bit questionable. But that's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. We still have our roller coaster of the century. Just so you know. And I hope that you feel proud of our efforts. I've noticed a couple errors within my city. There is a glitch where I cannot disable intercity trains. And that sort of pisses me off a little bit. And I don't know whether that's boost outside city connections or not. Because it could be that. I just don't know. But I'll have a play. If any of you know of any glitch that causes one to be unable to click, see this? I can't turn it off. Anyway. So we have plenty of houses that we need to place still. So I need to stop getting distracted by these really stupid, tiny, small tasks. Oh, piss off. Not enough educated workers. There's heaps of education here. Like, there's no shortage of education here. I don't know why they would insist that. I actually find that actually quite offensive. Not enough educated workers. That right there is a direct attack at the workforce that this beautiful, wonderful city has to offer. You know, preposterous, if I may say so myself. Moving on. These are some of the thoroughfares through the city, so I think it only makes sense to have those spots laced with commercial. So I just want to ensure that there is the right spots being filled with that. You know? You don't know. Wow. All right. Back to suburban households. We also have a need to place some more here, 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 and here, and here. Oh, no, actually, we'll keep that separate. Let's move some of these beautiful trees. No, not again. It did that again. Why is that happening? I have clearly broken something, and that peeves me off a little bit. Oh well. No matter. Yes. You know, I know that you know. Yes. Yes. No, actually don't. No. That leaves me in a state of confusion. and I just don't know. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so what was the saying? Yes. So Gerald Scott absolutely finally streamed this game. Streamed it last night after. Wow, that is disappointing. Fuck. Oh, my dude. You don't need to tell me twice, you know? Like, I sense that. I know that. I feel that. It's sort of, it's that level of disappointment that's like sort of defies the laws of physics and nature as we know it, because it somehow proves telekinesis exists. You know, it's this, or telepathy, whatever it is. Whichever the one it is. Telekinesis, kinetic. Oh, that's right. Yeah, telekinesis, because it's this physiological feeling of disappointment. Oh dear. I'm sorry. Awfully sorry. Awfully sorry. Yeah, so we are making a fair bit of headway, which is kind of cool. Now, we have the option of setting some of these properties to be high density residential, but I don't know if we will do that. I've done a couple, sorry. I have done a couple which are here, and these are going to be like big old apartment buildings and stuff. Wolf! And I think that they make sense around such a building like this. So that's why I'm sort of thinking it, to me, makes sense to do that. Again, just need to move these out the way. Out the way. I'll place some trees back in those spots, by the way. Like that will happen. I just need to see where the properties are going to actually be placed. And then I can do that. And then what I'll also do is I will also place some like pathways that go behind those properties, and it sort of just makes it look like little laneways and stuff, and I find it quite nice. Bruno says cute. Bruno, what do you find to be cute? Let us know in the comments section below. What have you identified in this stream, or elsewhere perhaps? Maybe you've seen something else that's not from the stream and you've just had the need to identify in the stream. Cute. And it's like, oh, what is cute? Oh, well, I just cooked some toast. Okay. Anyway, sorry, my humor is awful. Because it doesn't exist. I don't have it. I have no humor. Okay, I think we've got a oh, we don't, sorry. How terrible of me. Let us fix that. Then oh, look at that, huh? It's almost like I know what I'm doing. In it. Yeah, mate, that's right, you pelican. Wolves, dogs, foxes are cute to me. Oh, the little, his little, emoji. His little emoji, now I understand. Having no humor sounds humorous. Perhaps humorous for others, I suppose, when they're looking in and they go, wow, that guy's... he's got problems. Of which the people of the stream identify with a resounding yes. We agree. We certainly don't disagree. How much power are we using? Ooh, god damn, that's a lot of juice. That's a lot of juice. That's a lot of juice. Okay. Is that all from that? Is that all from that is all from the this thing. The power plant, nuclear power plant. How much is that generating? Wow, 2,500 megawatts. That's a little bit extreme. There's also, you can set up a cooling pond, but I haven't done that yet. And I will. I just haven't because I'm lazy. I also have not set up power lines. I've got a mod where you don't need the power lines. And just because they get very distractingly ugly. The big lake kind of looked like the outlines of a butt. Which big lake? This one? I'm talking this one? Or are we talking this one? Or are we talking... Oh no, that's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's it. Anyway. Moving on. I love this. Look how cute that is. Huh? Look how cute it is. Oh, so cute. The roller coaster, you can see it from here. Yeah. And our little caterpillar. It's our cargo caterpillar. Cargo caterpillar. Alright, how many people we got on our train? Not many. Wow. I was so hopeful that more people would be taking the train than what there actually is at the moment. We're going to hold that there for a little bit and place some property. There's this big gap in the middle here, so I really do need to fix that, and I will. So let's do that now. We'll go from there to there. This can go from... Oh, this can go from here to... to there. And then I'm guessing that to there would make sense. Whoa! That happens way too often. I need to turn that back on, don't I? Oh, that was, sorry, that was terrible. Let's reattempt that. There we go. And then we can plonk that little bad boy right there. Oh, that's so much better. Is it a train or a roller coaster or both? It is both. It is both. So it's, yeah, it's our cargo caterpillar haven, And so little cargo caterpillars that are trying to make their way from one side of the city to the other have been banned from taking any other alternative route but this one. So, yeah. They just sort of get to the cargo caterpillar sanctuary, which is here, and then they somehow endure it. Even though it does it does this. Oh dear. Everything else about my city is pleasant and realistic. You know, oh yeah, it looks like a really well thought out city. Everything's planned really well. Cargo caterpillar. So anyway. Ooh, 238 and boom, 52. We are making headway. And this one's got 15 people on it and 7. There you go. Oh, I love that. And another one, 37 and 1. So a lot of people are making their way to here. And so I think it would be sensical for me to start placing some property within this region here. Now, so that there, I think it would make sense to have some commercial and office-related buildings within here. So I might actually start placing those now. I think that would be advisable. So let us do that. Oh. All the love. All the love. I love those. So I've only just recently started using emojis. I never used them. And then since I used to use them like years ago, and then I stopped, and now it's like, yeah, I've just sort of gotten back into it, and it's a good thing, I think, but it's, you know, just a bit of a interesting of a thing for me to notice within myself is that change, that shift. And I love the little fox one, with the love hearts. Oh, it's so cute. So yeah, that's why I like it's. I don't know if it looks natural the way that I use them, like, you know, on some of the video titles and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. I'm reclaiming my fox emoji. That just sounds so dumb. But it's true. That's how it is, you know? That is how it is. I am reclaiming my fox emoji privileges. Very special. Alright, so we have our all of these wonderful properties here. Oh. Yeah, reclaiming fox emojis. Can you imagine it, sir? Can you imagine it? I have no idea why this is here. Nothing can go there. Like, nothing's going to work there. Anyway. Whatever. Moving on. Okay, so yeah, I'm thinking this spot through here can be like high density residential, and then the other spots can be you know, something else. Something else? How creative. Wow. Alright. And so it's sort of like, it's like a city center sort of growing outward to this bit here. And then eventually I'll have to have some buildings on the other side of our cargo caterpillar. But my reason for this is to get more people traveling by train from there to here. And again, it's like, for the most part, I'm wanting this to be... like a little, kind of a little self-sustained suburban spree. And it will be, because it sort of is at the moment anyway. Like, kind of. So, yeah. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Moving on. Wow. So. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's so cute. All these little houses. So many little houses. I'm not sure on having houses on that side. I sort of want to do it and I sort of don't. I don't know. I really well don't know, man. I don't know. It would make sense if I had like some sort of sound barrier. I could have a sound barrier on the highway. Wow, Voksy, you're really smart. You come up with all these genius ideas that no one else comes up with. Anyway, let's fix that. Let's fix that. Alright, so it's this one, I think. Yay! Very good. Very good. So that's now slightly less noise going into there. And then I would need to do this one. Oh, look at that. Huh? Huh? Oh, that's still got those bloody traffic lights. I'm really slow in the brain. I totally forgot about the traffic lights. So let's fix that. Let's fix that. I can't have that there. That needs to go. So here we'll go that's give way. Or is it? Yes, always give way to the right. Yes. Done. And then that's give way, and that is yield, I think. I do things when I'm 100% sure. And wait for another time when my brain says do it. Oh no, it's that guy. Oh no, it's squirrel. Oh no. Oh no. Moving on. So, so we're gonna set this to be sound barrier all the way up to there, and likewise here as well, because I think that it is just the responsible thing to do is to stop any traffic noise in coming across. What? Did you see that? You see that? I think our lane merging things have disappeared here. There we go. Let's fix that. We cannot have that happening. That is banned. That is banned. it didn't. That didn't come out the way I wanted. That's fine. Luckily for you, you get 2 bites at the cherry. So just redo what you said, and we'll be fine. Okay, I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I think all is well. I don't like how all of these places here are talking about their need for educated workers. I don't know if I need to like increase the budget of that. Probably do. Done. All right. Done. I had this all set up. I was going to try and make the city profitable, but I can't. So I'm like, ignore it. We'll pretend it doesn't exist. So we did. And here we are. So, yeah, that sort of a thing. So we'll just set all of these back to the full kahuna. Not an issue. That one, we don't actually need that because that's like modded. So that's got no issues whatsoever. Look at that. What a cheater. What is this? Industry areas. Oh, yeah, but I don't think I have any. It says I do. I don't know what that's referring to. But anyway, no matter, we'll just sit in a beautiful negative $165,000 every week. Anyway. Again, I need to place some fences around some of these properties, but I'll do that in due time. At least there is a little barrier here for this road. And that was one thing I was sort of thinking of, is perhaps what I could do is I could raise these even further, just so that there is a the sound barrier being in a better spot, so it's not, the sound's like not traveling over it, sort of thing. I think. Does that make sense? Is that even how that works, or no? Because I would have thought that, like, if they're here, and then they can, like that way that the sound's not going over. It's sort of, you don't know. I don't know. How are you supposed to know if I don't know what I'm saying? Anyway, look, it's just no, I'm not. I'm done. I'm so done. And then we'll match this one with that as well. All right. I think that's okay. I know that it's fine. Very good. Okay. So. Yeah. I'm not liking the fact that these buildings here are complaining about not enough educated workers. Again, it is a huge insult to my fine, beautiful people of this wonderful little suburban spree. And so we need to fix that. We need to make sure that we are doing right by the people. So let's do that. Gonna plonk some more houses there. And again, move these trees across so as to create a blockade from the noise. Because that's what you do. You just relocate trees like it's nothing. I guess. All right. Done. So we have that on its way. And I believe that what the issue is with the commercial properties is there is an imbalance of there being too many residential and not enough commercial. So I'll fix that. It's definitely better that I play this today without wearing Fox, because just doing this now, I'm so dizzy. Like really, really dizzy. So yeah, that's a bit frustrating. How am I? Yesterday I had therapy. Therapy went well. I exceeded tolerance. I noticed that so I saw that there was a Telegram page called Melbourne Furry Meets. And my ex-partner is in there. And this is the same ex-partner that said he despises furries, he hates furries, he has PTSD of furries, despite not being in a traumatic life or death environment. And in addition to that, also despising psychologists. He would always say, I hate psychologists. So he self-diagnosed as PTSD, whereas I am formally diagnosed as, PTSD. And in my case, a very aggressive, very severe case of it, due to the the stimulus overgeneralization. So seeing him being in that group, and then seeing the display picture that he had of his new costume that an ex-friend of mine bought for him after, he sort of broke up with me. That when I saw that, I had a seizure. And during therapy, when we were doing EMDR, I saw that picture in my head again, and I almost had a seizure. And I stopped the EMDR before I hit that point, but I was actually, I began choking, which is like, normally that's it. Once you start choking, you'll have a psychogenic seizure. If you have PNES, like that's sort of like, that's that telltale point of when, you're gonna go, like that's it. So I had that, and it's just, dealing with that deep-pitted horridness, knowing that such a hypocritical, disgusting, immoral person can be that way and also be celebrated and accepted and welcomed is my absolute detest of the Melbourne furry community. There are too many people in the Melbourne furry community who are what I would define as being spineless, and that's why I want you know, like little or nothing to do with that community, because I have everyone here, and everyone here for the most part is not from the Melbourne furry community. There's like, I think there's 2 other people that have tuned into the stream that are from Melbourne. Only 2. Everyone else from all around the world, and everyone else who is from all around the world has been so supportive of what I live with and the healing that I need doing, which is why we're at, you know, nearly 400 subs, right? Which is just nuts, right? I think we're at, how many are we at? Let's have a look. But, so yeah, it's 388. 388. It's pretty good. So, yeah, you know, that's good. You're from Sweden. Sorry, it's not a Swedish accent, I know. But I tried it anyway, because I'm an asshole. Anyway. So yes, yeah. I like that you laugh. That tells me that I should keep going. No, you're not meant to condone this. You're meant to tell me off and say, naughty, naughty. You're naughty, naughty. All right. So yeah, Squirrel, that's how I'm going. That's how I'm going. I saw that you're an admin on that page too, when I went through the list of peoples, and I thought, oh wow, there's Squirrel. And then I kept scrolling, and all of a sudden then I see it, and I just, oh man. So then shortly after that I had a seizure and on the ground, you know. So at least I haven't had one on a stream. That would have been interesting. But so far so good. So far so good. Yeah, I'm talking the Telegram group. So, see, I saw you're an admin on there, and then I also saw that, you know, my ex is in there, and this is the thing that really perplexes me is how hypocritical he is. That you know, says, yeah, you know, like he says, oh, I hate furries. He says, I despise furries. I can't be around them. If I see them, I get anxiety, right? Like panic attacks. Yet he's going on Twitter, following every possible furry account that he could to buy likes. And I thought, well, that's kind of interesting. And I noticed that was even a thing. And I'm like, that's nuts. That's actually really bad that is a thing. So I tried it on another account of mine, and it worked. And I'm like, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. And so I felt bad doing it, but it was reassuring knowing that that's what he was doing. You know, I met good people through it anyway, I suppose. So that's kind of good. It was a positive to it, and they were all people who had similar interests. But yeah, so that hypocrisy really hurts, and the problem is there's nothing anyone can do about it, right? I'm not going to go around publicly naming people because that's the wrong thing to do. But what I will do is if someone contacts me directly on Telegram, first thing I say to them is, all right, if we're going to chat, I need to set some ground rules. You need this person blocked, you need this person blocked, and you need this person blocked, and you need this person blocked. You show me that you've got those people blocked, right? We're good. We can talk. But if you don't have those people blocked, I have no need to talk to you. You know? I've got no need to talk to you. I've got no need. I can talk to my fox any day of the any time of the day or night. Right? You know, I can talk to him and I'll have enjoyment with that. And it's much more enjoyable. Pardon me. It's much more enjoyable than having a seizure. These kind of people exist, sadly. They absolutely do. And that's the hard part about it, right? And this is what I teach, as you know. This is what I teach in the ASMR videos, right? In that meditation is the... I teach that in the meditation that we can't control the actions, the thoughts, or the feelings of anyone else around us, right? We have no control over anyone else's thoughts or feelings. We don't even have control over our own thoughts and feelings. We have some sway, right? We have some sway, but we can't turn off the tap of thoughts. We can't turn off the tap of, well, I'm done with these sad feelings. I'm going to flick the switch or turn the tap and all of a sudden feel better because now I've stopped that stream of sad thoughts and feelings coming into my life. And instead, you have to accept that. The problem is that these kinds of people exist, sadly. Yeah. Yes, they do. And they exist in numbers. They exist in numbers. There is no shortage of them. And they they're not particularly they're not particularly easy to deal with. And in addition to that, you don't have a choice but to deal with them when you have no choice. And I don't have a choice because my younger sister, who is heavily part of the furry community, is really good friends with my ex-partner, who is now very much part of the furry community. And both of them had made that thing where they said, I know you've been sexually abused by someone from the furry community, but that is your problem to deal with, not mine. And it's like, fuck. What a thing to say to someone, you know? What a thing to insist to someone. Because, you know, I bring this outsider into the family, and then I have these issues come up, and it's known that, well, my survival depends on your connection with this outsider who is now no longer part of the family, and you need to say goodbye to them. And they go, well, no, you can, I can just say goodbye to you, because then you can just kill yourself, and then I won't have to worry about you being around in my life. I can just be friends with who I want to be friends with. You know, which is disgusting. So there you go. The Melbourne furry community. Be alarmed, be very afraid, don't trust anyone in it, including me, because I possibly classify as part of the Melbourne furry community. I don't know, but I think it just goes to say that any group of people, you just don't know. You don't know what they're like. You don't know their moral compass until you know. And it may be too late by that point. So keep that in mind. Just be wary. The point of all of those videos is to spread awareness, not only on my struggles in life, but also the fact that, you know, this is something that other people may possibly experience as well. And it turns out they have, which is really, like, sad. So there you go. There you go. But, tell you what the good news is, The good news is that this world is shit, that this world is hard, that people are able to be terrible, and in that same, with that same coexistence is the fact that there are good people, that there are people who care, that there are people who say, that's wrong, and I stand against the wrong that is there. I stand against that. I hate that. And we need to fix that, which is what everyone's done. And everyone who has subscribed to my channel basically is sort of saying, you know, I stand for you. I stand with you. And we now have almost 400 people. We almost have 400 people that are basically saying, we're with you. So that's good. And we're going to get us to 500, aren't we? You know? I know we're going to get us to 500 because I know that all of you wonderful people have wonderful people that you will know that, you know, would be more than happy to subscribe. And we're getting there. We're going to do it. And then I can sort of fulfill this purpose of, you know, being able to help people, and keep doing those sort of meditation videos, and also keep having these moments where if people message and say, hey man, you know, I'm not feeling that great. And I'm like, okay, game stops for a moment. Let's talk, you know, let's connect. And I think that is absolutely fucking magical. I think that is absolutely fucking magic. And I think it makes so much sense the way that this channel would progress from a cry for help to the ability to reach out and help others. So it's, you know, everything works out in the end. And as I say, we are going to get to 500 subs and then we're going to get to 1,000. It's going to happen because all of you wonderful people have made that happen so far. And we're going to keep pushing and hustling, and it's going to work. It's going to work really well. So. Let's continue plotting some houses down and getting this beautiful, beautiful suburban spree looking all happy chappy. And we've done well. Look at that. I know we've got some issues with them complaining about our uneducated workers over there, but we'll fix that. I'm a good person in my side. Yes. I don't know how often you hear this, but I'm so proud of you. It's incredible to hear how you came up victorious. No, thank you. Thank you, our favorite golden retriever nugget. I remembered. I'm not victorious yet, yeah? But we have won. We have won. And what we have won is this. We've won this moment, this second, this time of 11, 21 and 16 seconds in Australian Eastern Standard Time that endlessly progresses to the next and the next and the next. This moment that exists, that we connect here and that we share and that you can see me and I can see, you know, obviously I can't see your face, but I can see your name, I can see your words, I can notice you, notice your presence. This moment is what we've won. And it's, you know, it's really good because I couldn't see that happening at all before. And you know, for my psychologist to say that your purpose on this planet is to do these videos, like that is the reason you're here on the planet. You have been chosen for that, and you're going to do it because you're doing it, and you're doing it well. That is everything. So yeah, it's good. It's good. So yeah, we've won. We're not victorious yet, but we've won. And pay attention to that use of language, that dialogue. We have won. It's not me. It's not just me. It is every single person that stepped forward, and every person, every name that I see in this chat is the name of someone who stepped forward and said, I am going to do what is in my power to help this person in staying alive. And so we have won, and for that I am eternally grateful. Eternally grateful. It's why I you know, feel this strange distaste towards setting up a Patreon, is because I'm like, I've already got like this level of support, and it's this level of support that makes the world of difference for me. You know, financial support, yeah, financial support is good because, you know, I can't work anymore. I'm on disability pension. I'm playing this with a headache. Right, I am playing this game with a headache because this game has a minor level of stress, which is why I'll take breaks and I'll talk with you all, because I'm like, it hurts now. So I'm going to have a chat. You know, my brain is on fire. I will grab the guitar. And so I just get up and grab the guitar. And then that happens, and everything's all good. You know, and so that's why, like, you know, I'm needing to accept the fact that, well, you're not asking for help. You're putting forward the opportunity for people to help in a different way. And it's not a requirement. You're not forcing anyone. You're not twisting anyone's arm. So yeah. Should set up OBS Studio for yourself, make the stream look pretty. This is Streamlabs, so Streamlabs is the same as OBS, and as far as making it look pretty, I don't know what you mean by that. If you can give me some examples, I'll have a look and I'll see what I can do. Again, I don't want to overstress myself. I want to, you know, I like this as it is because this is organic. It's real. You know, I get to look at you beautiful people, and you get to look at me. Not that I want you all to look at this. It's not pretty. But, you know, sorry. What I mean to say is we get to connect, and that's really good and really magic. So, yeah. Though I don't know much about this stuff, this will be better. It will be better. It's getting better. And it's getting better because of all of you. All right? Like, seriously, if you're able at the moment to, like, sort of grab yourself here and hold yourself really tight, really warm, embrace that moment, that's from me. Yeah? And I wish I could give back in more of a way than I can, but I can't. I don't know how, but if that's anything, you know, that hug's from me. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And sorry for crying earlier. Again. Every time it happens. Not again. I know. I know. So bad. I just cannot help myself. All right, we are making progress with our city. Slow progress, but it is being made. Got a little city center thing going on here. Couple of tall buildings being scattered around the place. So I'll chat on Telegram with OBS, mate, just to make sure that I'm not going to send you a bad... Yeah, look, I mean, just like... I need to call up and cancel appointments. My head hurts far too much to do anything. Oh my god. And it hurts too much to even... We are here, we are connected into this moment. We are here. Very good. Very good, very good. Mindfulness, very important. Connect with where you are. You are on the planet and you are here. You're not in any moment that your mind wishes to fool you into pretending that you are. You're actually not. You're here. You're here and you're in this present second, in this present moment, and not anywhere else. And no other time but now. So don't forget it, including me. We all have moments where we forget and you have to go, shit, that's right. We're here. We're not anywhere else. I'm still seeing this massive preponderance of properties that are businesses that are complaining about not having enough workers, and that's very perplexing for me. It's like, why is that happening? So yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, that's that's grown. That's very much grown. Okay. And we have our buses, which are mostly staying full. Not too full, but full enough to consider them helpful for the management of the city. So that's kind of cool. It's also saying that we have... It doesn't make sense to me that they would complain about not having enough educated workers. Like, what is our education status here? I can see that there are a few houses that are red. Oh, so we're saying we're actually at overcapacity. Shit. So that has student capacity of 200. Oh, now I see. Is that the same over here? Oh, it is too. Hey, maybe that's why they're all traveling over. That must be why they're traveling over from there to here. Okay, let's fix that. We shall put one of these here. And also one somewhere over here, I suppose, would be good. Maybe here. There, done. Okay. And now we're over capacity, but not by much. Oh, sorry, I see what's happening there. High school is fine. University's definitely more than fine. I can't get a normal job because I've got a lot of issues myself, such as obsessive thoughts, which I told you yesterday. Yes, I have major anxiety and depression that goes up and down a lot. Yes, and the problem sorry, I'm gonna probably have an anxiety attack. Cool. The problem with anxiety is that you cannot control or stop it. There are times where you can control it, for example, avoiding certain triggers. But if you avoid those triggers, then you may find that you are turning off the supply of opportunity on this planet. So anxiety has the propensity to leave one completely drawn of all energy and state of being awake. But the problem is, if you close your eyes, you lose a state of connection to the world that you're around. And if you do that, you won't be able to reconnect, and you will feel yourself drawing further and further away from reality. And that's not easy. It's not easy. So yes. Airborne, I understand. I know that's the last thing anyone wants to be told, because you'll sit there and go, no, you don't understand. I suffer it bad, right? But trust me, after living with seizures for as long as I have now, I understand. And I just hope that in your case you can find a very good mentor in the form of a good, well-meaning and philosophical clinical psychologist that is able to help you, as they've helped me. So, you will get that. You will get that help that you need in the time that you need it. I'm so hopeful of that. So please make sure you're doing right by yourself and you're not starving yourself the opportunity to be helped and to be saved and spared of some of that trauma that you're going through. Sorry, not trauma, the trials and tribulations that you're going through, you know, because it's hard, man. Anxiety is just stupid. It's your mind tries to protect itself, and sometimes it can do a really questionable and strange job with it. So and the problem is that you'll come across people who don't understand, and they'll know your triggers and they'll disregard them. And then sometimes you'll be led to believe that you should disregard them yourself, which is wrong. You shouldn't. You know, triggers are important to acknowledge and to consider and to care for, so as to not be doing the wrong thing by yourself. Got to do right by yourself, man. Always got to do right by yourself. And save the game here, so I don't lose it if it crashes. We've done really well, yeah. The city's looking great. The suburb's looking great. You know, there's heaps of buildings everywhere, and there's people that have moved in. I'm yet to obviously do all the fences and stuff and get all the properties to look like they're realistic and separated and put trees back in where they're meant to be. But we've done well. I think we've done well. So, yeah. Very good. Very good. I'm gonna have a shitty time putting all these trees back. But anyway, such is life. I also need to put into some consideration eventually the fact that there's only one way in. There's only one way in and out of the city. So I need to be thinking ahead of that, because I failed that on the other city, and all of a sudden it was just too big, and then it's like, well, you've created all the spots where, you know, people naturally were going to be able to enter and exit your city, so how are they supposed to do that? Not that there's a lot of people going in, because there isn't. For the most part, it's quite tame and okay here, but like, I just don't know. Perhaps that will happen here, on this side next to our favorite roller coaster, and then, you know, things can sort of connect in from there, because like there's also the fact that the city is yet to expand further down here. You know, like there's just so much that this city is yet to fulfill, you know. So yeah, it's like you can just grab that slider and just be like, nah, I want houses there now, man. Just give me my houses. And they're like, okay, 2 seconds, just I think it makes sense to have this part being like a sort of a city center. Not obviously too much so, but like enough that it you can see, you know, it's next to the train station. I suppose it makes sense to have a lot of that gathering over there. I also have failed my people. I did not put a park here, and so that's now done. So that was kind of dickish of me actually to not do that, but we've fixed that now, and so they should be happy. These people should be very happy. And maybe what I should also do, is connect that to there, done, and connect that to there, done. Okay. And again, it just brings that demand back down to zero. Ooh. Ah, now I see. You have to bring it up there and then fix it. Up there and then fix it and fix it. Done. Okay, that makes sense. I know it's the wrong thing to do and it's unrealistic, but it's like, I just want it. I want to make it look realistic. I don't want to like do it the realistic way, if you know what I mean. Ooh, we're starting to see a lot of this. Oh, I know what's happening now. Sorry. I know exactly what's happening now. I need to remove these crossings and to do that there. And again, remove that, and here. There we go. That I yeah, should have done that before, and I totally forgot. So that's now done, and that should flow heaps better. There we go. You can already see that straight away. It's a massive difference. And Yeah. Makes sense. I'm getting a call. I'll see who it is. One second. Nah, man, you're all good. I'm not in a very I'm not in a very good spot at the moment. Because yesterday was really hard, and today's, I'm really dizzy. And life does not stop. There is no end to this. You will wake the next morning and things will happen. The world will continue to turn. And such is life, It's like, just move on. Just deal with it. But it doesn't make it any easier. It just confirms the inevitability that exists, as far as the fact that in your waking moments, there will be things happening and you will need to respond. And you may be unwell, but your state of, your lack of wellness does not, it does not account for much, because there are going to be people who are just as unwell and are also dealing with what they're dealing with. And it's hard because, that's a bad mentality. That mentality is what you can wind up being a little bit degraded due to the fact that you actually need your suffering acknowledged. But acknowledgement or not, there's still a significant, there's still a massive component of it. We have filled all of the inside part of the suburban spree here. I just want to make that known. So every spot here has a property in it. It's not the most pretty. It really is not the most pretty, but it is something, and it's really good. I want to do a meditation video tonight. I really wanted to. I don't know if I can, due to energy issues, but I was going to do one on gratitude. And I'd like to know all of your thoughts. I was going to do a video on gratitude. And gratitude is fascinating because I am here in this moment because I was, sexually abused by someone from the furry community. That is why I'm here. I would not be making YouTube videos if it was not for that. If it was not for me being sexually abused by someone from the furry community and for being silenced by the Melbourne furry community, and the Australian furry community in general, they're very, it's hard to find people in the Australian furry community that are actually good. I've been lucky to find a couple of them, but a lot of them have turned out to be quite spineless. But it is with gratitude that I look at what happened to me, and I'll explain why. I cannot change what happened. I cannot change the past, right? And so you look at the past and you say, well, what did I learn from that? What did that bring me? Did that bring me peace? Did that bring me a lesson? Did that bring me a challenge that when I succeed, that I will be in a position in life where I have profoundly more, a profound level of wisdom that I would not have had before? And the answer is yes. Yes. It taught me wisdom. It taught me strength. But it didn't teach me that. It taught me that I needed it. And it said, this is a hard lesson. And you have no choice but to learn this lesson. So how are you going to go? How are you going to go? How are you going to do this? And the answer was, well, with a little bit of difficulty, but still had to make a decision. Still had to hold on to what was presented to me and decide, will I walk with this? Will I move forward with this new challenge that I have with no inevitability being handed? Right? It was inevitable that I would be handed that challenge. It was inevitable because things happened and I was only able to make the best decision at the time. And so it's like the thing is, right, is I don't see sadness as making sense so far as the I don't see sadness making sense so far as my response to what happened. I see gratitude. Hello, trouble. I see gratitude, and this is where this meditation video would go, is that gratitude comes from saying, hey, I actually learned something really valuable. I actually, not only did it teach me that I could survive this, but it taught me things so powerful, so profoundly helpful, that I am now in a position to help others. Thank you. Thank you, this person who has abused me. Thank you for showing me that I had work to do, that I had some lessons that not only could I learn, but I would learn well to survive on the planet. So I want to do a video on gratitude, a guided meditation on gratitude. I don't know if it's something that anyone would want to watch. I don't know if it'd be too dark either. It would be in a good, calm space, and that's why I wanted to do it today. I don't think I can do it today. I'm too messed up. But I want to do that, and I think that would be helpful for people, perhaps, because gratitude is a rough thing. You're never going to be grateful for something terrible and traumatic that someone does to you, except when you have no choice but to be. And I had no choice but to be grateful and say, thank you, person who abused me, because you taught me these lessons. So I'm curious what people's thoughts are on that, because that will be a video that I can do. It's just a thought. I don't know. I don't know. We have our suburban sprawl. We have our roller coaster. And with our suburban sprawl, we have much more work to do. There's all this empty space here, and this is pissing me off. It needs to be something here. So I just don't know just yet. I know that our I know that this, why am I pointing to it? You can't see what I'm pointing to. I know that this thing here, this is going really well. Yeah. I know. Do you know why? Do you know why, Airborne? It's because I keep focusing on those small details, and I just can't. I'm not a big picture person, very detail focused, and that's my problem. Is because then you get city skylines, and it's like, dude, you aren't going to get anything done because all you keep doing is putting tiny fences around people's homes and removing trees and planting rocks places. You're an idiot. So yeah, I needed to stop. And that was exactly what I didn't do. I just kept going. But like, you look at this, right? Here's this house, and there's nothing around it, and that peeves me off. And so this is where, what we'll do is we'll save, and now we'll start the obsessive compulsive disorder simulator. And that will be in regards to putting fences around everyone's homes, particularly the forestry fence. It is a good fence to put around people's homes. So we're going to do that. I'm gonna move that to there, and then I think I can grab that from there and do that. I think. No! Damn it. Alright, there we go, done. So close. I hate this game sometimes. Alright. Oh, no. I don't want to, it's a bit offensive. Oh, what did I miss while I was currently drowning? No good that you've been drowning. You have missed me have a sook. You've missed me have a anxiety attack. And yeah, and then you missed me having another sook. This kept having sooks. All right, those fences instantly bring this much more realism than before, so I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna keep plotting these fences down the place. All right. Ooh. That doesn't say that it's going to demolish it, and I don't know if that's true or not. So, I don't know. We'll just give it a go. We'll see what happens. So we now have these tiny little fences here, and that's how long it took me to do one, and we have that many more blocks to do. So, shall we continue? Do we have a choice? I think the answer is no. No, we don't have a choice, and yes, we should continue. Oh, yeah, I have to be responsible here and do these in shorter segments, because what happens is it'll crack a hissy when you get to here if you do the whole stretch, because it for some reason just goes all schizo on you and will like refuse to do the thing. There we go, done. Oh, look at that, huh? It's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. And likewise here, we're going to do that. And that should hopefully... Oh, that did just notch out that tree. That's fine. We're going to then go all the way over to there and there. Voksy's fence placing simulator. Nice. Oh yeah, bro, it's a good game, mate. I love it. Are you sure? Yeah, mate, it's the best game ever. It's really good. I love it. Alright. Oh, damn, girl. See what I mean? How premium quality autismo are we sitting at the moment? Because I think this is certainly up there as far as like premium quality autismo goes. Like even you know, having those sorts of fences that like, you know, separate the back of a house like that, I think is quite important. And even this house that has that there, like the little shrubbery thing, you don't know, it's better off to place a fence and then find out that they're going to move you know, one part of it to something else, you know. what music do I listen to? If you're a fan of piano music, are you a fan of piano music? Because if you are a fan of piano music, I'm just going to link that to you right now. I am going to make a playlist on YouTube. Pianos are cool, but I'm not a fan, if that makes sense. Okay, so I hate piano music because most piano music people go, oh, I love this piano song, and it's like very Mozart-y. That song that's there, I play cello to that quite a lot, and it's lovely. It's really lovely song. And it's what's sort of playing in my head at the moment because it's very sad. So, yeah. Let me know what you think if you do give it a go. If you don't, totally fine. I wish that to be expressly known. All right, that's looking good. And same with here. Let's get all of that ouch to a boot there. And again, it's, you know, look at that, huh? Autismo. And then what we'll do is we'll move that actually to there. No, to there. There we go. Done. That is so close to that edge. All right. And then we've got that property there. Which that one's going to have a massive backyard. It's a massive backyard. But that'll be fine. Whatever, a drum and bass, baby. Wow, what an emotional song. Very beautiful. Yeah, that's playing in my head at the moment. I don't know what drum and bass is, by the way, because I drum and bass just that title, calling it that, seems stupid. It's like there is a drum and a bass in heaps of pop songs. So does that mean pop is drum and bass? What is it? Right? What is it? So I don't know. But if you can provide some clarity, please do. So if you like that, it's true, isn't it? Like not to be autistic about this, but it is very true, right? That is what's called irrefutable, right? You cannot refute that. It's like so obvious. And irrefutable. Anyway, moving on. Oh. We're gonna go through the rock. Nice. Rock can go there. Done. Alright, and we're gonna go So there's a couple more songs that I could recommend. Is drum and bass like techno? Is drum and bass techno? Welcome back, Bruno. If drum and bass is techno, then I have a song recommendation for both of you. I hate that it's disintegrating those trees. It makes me so upset. Ah. Alright, there we go. There's that, and then there's that. Okay. Alright. I mean, the kind of stuff that sounds speedy, and I don't know. I said 1995, 1996 type of stuff. Oh, then in that case, you're not going to like the song that I recommend, but you're welcome to try it. Hello, Crash Gamer. I'm gonna link a song, and if you all happen to like it, that will bring me immense joy. Ooh, not the live one. We want that one. The live one's good, but that one's better. The studio one. So again, I am going to turn this into a playlist. It will happen eventually. But for now, it has not happened. I love the you guys got this massive backyard, and it's just like these two shitty little well, sorry, they're not shitty. I'd very much love to live in one of those, but like personally, you're crazy doing 11-hour stream. Haha. I have done so many of those. The most I've done is a 16-hour stream, or 17, or 18. I can't remember. It was a lot, right? It was a lot. We did far too much than we should have. And by we, I mean me, because I'm not going to rope anyone else into the silliness. Everyone else told me don't do it. Right? Everyone else told me don't do it. They said, don't. No, Voksy, you're an idiot. Of which I replied with, I know. And so I did it anyway. And that was very silly. Anyway, that other song that I just linked is a mix between piano, between orchestral, and between a little mix of different things. So yeah, you might find it okay. I don't know. Ah, very good. Well, that right there, that artist, Olaf Arnalds, one of my absolute favorite composers. Really, really good. Exceptionally good. And also, my understanding is he's just unbelievable when viewing live. So, yes. Alright, we're gonna bring this one to here, this to there, this to there, this to there, this to there. Oh. Look at that. Huh? Look at that. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Yes. Is that the best spot to do that from? It is, isn't it? I don't have a choice. Is more the point. There we go. Okay. That fence looks so stupid. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and and there. And then there, and then there. Again, I'm way too autistic with the whole fence placement thing, but I have to do it. I really do. And knowing my luck, I'll like get, you know, like a few hours done of this and the game will freeze and I'll be like, no. So yeah, we'll see. Yes. So there's that. There's a couple other songs that I could recommend as well. If you like what you've heard. Of course, if you don't like what you've heard, then it sucks to be me. So yeah. Ooh. Change of pace. If you want to hear what my hipster music taste is like, it's a song I found recently, and I really like it. It's called Next High. Tuning into Voksy FM, Voksy's favorite radio station. This next song by Mansionaire called Next High. Coming to you live from the studio room. There we go. Done. You might not like it. I don't know. There's no pianos. Okay, this is now indie music. So if you do like it, I have plenty more suggestions. If you don't like it, I still have plenty more suggestions, just not like that. You know what I mean? My music taste is, can I fall asleep to it? And so it needs to be harmonic. It needs to be peaceful. It must not be a horror sound. It needs to be relaxing. It needs to be very zen. So, yeah. I'm very picky, but the way in which I'm picky makes no sense for a lot of people. So, there you go. Alright, these people are all going to have a shared backyard because I don't know if I can cut into that. I think it says I can, but I just don't understand how that works. I did it anyway. Of course I did. It's almost like I don't care. Huzzah! Alright, so we got fences now. And we got quite a few, which is really cool. And I also like that I'm bothering putting fences on the lower suburban parts. You know, these are all the rich people homes here. You know, this is all the stuff with the beautiful ocean views or river. It's river, sorry. Don't judge me. Anyway, so let's, these ones here I've already put a fence around, but not all of them. And so I think what I'll do is I will continue on this and go back to placing fences around all of them. It's one thing I love about doing strange angles on the roads. If I may share my own music taste, I am currently in love with Jasmine Rogers. I don't know of Jasmine Rogers. It's something I normally listen to. There's a lot of music that I don't mind listening to. Ah, okay. Jasmine Rogers. So my question to you is, if I listened to it, could I fall asleep to it? If the answer is yes, judging by what you've heard, then I will give it a listen. If the answer is no, then I will politely decline giving it a listen. because I will be wasting your time. Oh, I hate that when it deletes those trees. I'm gonna have to go around and put trees back. Hello, Iru. Hello. Sorry I sound a little bit raspy. I've had like several sooks. I keep crying. I cannot stop. Anyway, this is City Skylines, as we all know and love. So, yeah. And it so far keeps deleting my trees, and I don't like that. It makes me very upset. Love her acoustic guitar and gentle voice. Icicles. Okay. So because I don't want to get my video taken down by YouTube, I have to resort to where are my AirPods? Oh, they're in my jacket. One moment. There we go. All right. I love these. So I'm very lucky. It's unlucky that I have a disability, but it is lucky, and this is why I'm curious to know if you guys are all cool with me doing a ASMR meditation video on gratitude. I'll give that a go. Gratitude from terrible things is very interesting, right? It's very interesting because you can go, well, I'm very badly mentally scarred, right? That's really bad. But I actually I give gratitude to the fact that, well, thank you, government, for acknowledging my disability and for giving me a couple disability supports. And one of those things are a thing called NDIS. And they paid for getting me some noise cancelling earphones, in this case AirPods, because I get headaches from not only the autism spectrum disorder, but also from the PTSD sort of causing overstress. So yeah. I've been thinking of doing a video about gratitude, and that would cover those kinds of things. So curious to know what your thoughts are. All right. Let's search up this song. Jasmine Rogers. We're sharing music, by the way. Yeah. So the thing with that guided meditation is that it may be it may seem a little bit dark until you hear out the whole thing. And it's going to be along the lines of, like, I give my thanks and my gratitude to that one furry that had raped me, because it was him. It was his actions that brought me the need to learn how to survive in such a way that I can now help others with their survival. And I have to word it less deep than that. I have to word it less full on and messed up than that. But there's actually warmth that you feel in those moments of giving gratitude. Every time you say that, we are pushing for this warmth coming from us? No, there's a few things. One of them was by suggestion, which was dealing with self-worth. So that was a suggested thing. The other two were things that I do every day. Because if I don't, I won't be here. So I'm doing this stuff all the time. Gratitude. I'm doing gratitude all the time. A guided meditation on understanding and on questioning, on being inquisitive. I do that as much as I can, hopefully all the time. And it's things that I live. I live this stuff. So because I live with it, obviously I'm in a position where I can sort of teach it. I can attempt to teach it and hope that I teach it well enough. So that is where the ideas come from, is because they're not ideas that I sort of generate. They're ideas that I live with without any choice. So, yeah. I hate that it's destroying my trees. That really upsets me quite a lot. I tried so hard to keep my trees there, and I'm sort of, yeah, I'm not sure what to do. My poor trees. My poor trees. All right. That's all right. I'll go around and I'll place them back. So that's where the ideas come from. Hopefully that that makes sense. But yeah. I can't deal with them disappearing like that. That upsets me. That upsets me so much. I am pissed right now. I'm like really upset. Ooh. I don't like how that sort of came out. I'm going to do to there, and to there. Alright, and now I'm going to save the game. It's because this crashes all the time when I do this, and I'm doing all these tiny little fences everywhere. And then I have to go around and start putting trees back. Damn it. Oh, I was going to play the song. Sorry, I was going to play that song. Okay, Icicles, the song Icicles, definitely a no from me, sorry. But it makes me question. It's a song that is a yes from me that I feel is quite similar. And I'm curious to know your thoughts. YouTube. Yes. let me know your thoughts. And I'm going to listen to it right now because it's a good song. Let's go. Like, For anyone who just tried the last song that I linked, yeah. All of my music is the sort of music that I would listen to if I wanted to have a cry. It's cry and then sleep. So, giving you guys all suggestions, and you're all like, fuck, Voksy's really depressed. Oh, really? Tell me something I don't know. Oh, really? Yes, that's right. Yeah. It's just how it is, alright? It's just how it is. They're all like really, really depressive songs. And, yeah. Such is life. Such is life. I imagine that a lot of these houses are going to disappear when a game like tries to re-render and gather its senses. Because I've noticed that it actually delists some of the properties, some of the little spots that they're like sort of sitting on. And I don't know how that is supposed to work, but clearly it does somehow. Anyway, but we've made a decent bit of progress. We have segregated the people, and this is exactly why it takes me 1 billion years to build a city. It's like I just can't put my name to something that I don't want to put my name to. And then I've done all this, and now I need to like go back and add trees. And it's like, well, shit. Like, that's now a lot of it's a lot of work now to do. Am I going to overboard with the trees? Likely. I don't know how long I'll play cities for. I really don't know. It's easier to play truck sim, but it's been fun building this because like it was fun, and now it's starting to give me a headache, and I'm like like I can feel the back part of my brain's like, and I'm like, eh. It leaves me in a lot of pain. So yeah, I don't know. And there's more people talking in Truck Sim, but in Truck Sim I can't send you guys music recommendations because I'd be in Fox, right? So unless I was to drive without Fox, but we already had the vote came in, and the vote was like 82% would rather watch Truck Sim with a Fox suit. And it's like, well, that's fair enough, because I like my fox, and I would personally vote for my fox to be the one that's driving because he's just so cute. So cute. So cute. So yeah. Yes. Again, like, oh, I hate that it removes all of my trees. The whole place just ends up looking really barren. And so now I have to like go through and like replant all of this stuff. It's getting a little bit better though. It's just yeah, when it looks as empty and as barren as that, it really irritates me because it's like I don't know anywhere that has no trees at all. Maybe like very much country Australia, you'll get to some spots that have no trees. But yeah, you look at somewhere like this from Top Tune. Yeah, well, look, man, I'd say the same thing. I certainly don't fulfill the like personally, I don't fulfill what must be fulfilled in order to be defined as cute, and I'm accepting of that. And what I did about it is I got him, and you know, that fluffy rat is yeah, it's like a get out of jail free card in Monopoly, you know. So yeah. He's really good. He's really good. I like him a lot. As you all know, because like every time I pull his face off and hold on to him, I always have to give him like 6 billion kisses. Because if I don't, I feel it's inadequate. It's like a suboptimal level of love has been displayed to this fluffy rat who has been bestowed upon me by the universe. So I have to return 6 billion kisses every time I'm sort of holding on to him. So, speaking of which, I'm gonna give him a kiss. Talking about him.
Hey! Oh! Oh, you're so cute. Hey! Hey! Very cute. Oh, you're very cute. Hmm? Oh, you're very cute. He's a cute boy. Oh, you're a cutie. Oh, you're a cutie. I love your big tickets. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I love your big tickets. Yeah, these are the sort of golden tickets you'd expect to get you into the chocolate factory. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Love you. Love you.
Alright. Slight musical interlude. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, no, I couldn't put a fence there. That's why. That makes more sense. Alright. Well, there's a couple of trees there. Oh, here, that's right. It's here as well where there was a severe lacking because they all just vaporized when I started placing shit down. So frustrating. No matter, we are fixing that right now. All right. Yeah, so I think I may possibly hop back on a truck simulator and sort of just make that more of a thing. But I don't know if one is more enjoyable than the other for you all to watch. I know that for me, I obviously, my only focus is, do I have wonderful people to talk to? And at the moment, you know, I have you all that are here, like right now. So then it's like, well, yeah, I don't know. My mind's also very lost as well. Like I need to recover from therapy, and that takes, like, I guess, procedurally better each day. The problem is that by the time you're better, you need to go to the next therapy session. So yeah, there is that. Anyway, no matter. Yes. All right. I think that's looking certainly much better than it did before. So we have made some improvements. The city is coming together, and it's coming together well. And for that, you should all be proud, because this is a group effort. So we've done really well. We've done really well. I'm really happy with how I did this side, though. This side is where a lot of attention and energy went. Like, you know, you got all the fences around here, all the back streets and shit. You know, so yeah, I'm really contented with it. Really contented with it. Some things are a little bit sketchy, like this part here, but it's not the end of the world. It's just that, yeah, I don't know. It's just so busy as well. You see so many cars driving everywhere. So alright. I have a few things that I need to get done today, and I'm struggling with the idea of doing them. But I know that they can be done. I know that they will be done. So I might go and sort that out now. Oh no, you're all good. You can slap an asterisk wherever you wish for one to be, my good friend. You're all good. No whackers. So yeah, I think I I might get stuck into that. And I think I'll put some more thought into how things are going with comparing this and Truck Sim. So, yeah, we'll work it out. Catch you all later. I think I'll likely stream some Truck Sim later, actually, but we'll see how difficult it is for to getting this other stuff sorted. So my car has a flat battery, and it's not that the battery's flat, but it's either A, the battery's got dead cells in it, which I'm happy with. If it's dead cells, it's really good, or B, something really bad, and it would be a parasitic draw. Now, parasitic draw is not good at all. So I don't know. But I'm gonna try and work that out. There's a couple of ways you can do it. If you have a multimeter, you can set it on amperage, connect the two prongs together, but I don't have clamps for those. And that's the part that I'm struggling with at the moment, is doing that. So I'll work it out. Anyway, again, thank you all, and catch you all later on. All right.